All right. Peter Moore, he is a customer that we actually did aeration and overseeding for. Matt did it. So the scope of work, what he wants done, pretty decent sized project, a lot of topsoil, things of that sort. So this whole area, he had Pachysandra. He said his wife started ripping it out here, as you can see, up inside the fence. He wants the rest of it ripped out and taken out. He also has a bunch of like funky vine growth things over here. Wants all that gone. The tree stumps, he's not going to do anything with it, just leaving them alone. So they'll still be here. There's a couple of them here. But essentially what he's looking to do, get rid of all the Pachysandra, and then he wants just grass to grow here. So what I told him we would do is a couple things. So it's hard to tell exactly what's in here. I imagine mostly just Pachysandra. I'm kind of walking around in it, and I don't see a lot of funky things besides, like, here's a rock right here. You may come across another rock or so. I don't really see it, but if you do, any rocks or anything you come across, or even like, this is just like a wood log from a tree, but you come across any funky things like that, he said you can just like throw it down the hill, whatever. Doesn't matter. But basically I would just string trim, brush cut, kind of cut all this stuff out, and then really got to till the area up to really bust out all the roots. Again, Gonzalez did this at a house in my section, and it turned out awesome. So basically what Gonzalez did there, we want to do that here, kind of replicate it. So, you know, just cutting it all out, busting it out. I guess the biggest importance is make sure, because Pachysandra is pretty resilient, just make sure that we are tilling up the soil that's here so that we're busting out all the roots that are here, because I don't want him to hit us up in the spring and say, dude, I got half grass and half the Pachysandra's coming back. So make sure in this area we bust it out really good, dig it down a little bit. He said he doesn't think there's anything like in the ground here. The only thing you'll have to watch for, and it's off to the side, is this drain for the pool. You can kind of see, and it's like marked right here. So just like obviously avoid tilling in that section, but it's off to the side anyway. So anyway, bust out this whole area. I think too, once you do it, you want to bring in this area probably like, I mean, a yard or two. You can go fairly thin with it because the soil should be decent. It's probably going to look something like that when you're done. So it's not like you're going to need a ton of soil, but if you can get a little bit to kind of hide out any remaining roots some, and then mix in the seed and starter fert and hay, hit it really good with seed, starter fert, hay. Put a good amount of hay here because it'll probably, some will blow away and things of that sort. So yeah, so you got this area to hit, obviously this area to hit as well. Inside the fence, same type of deal, busted out. Looks like I said, it's half busted out, but bring in a little bit of topsoil, seed it, all that good stuff. So that's that portion of it. Getting all this like all this stuff just bust out, and you can get with the guy. He's really cool. He might be okay if you're just all this Pachysandra crap and all this. He might be fine if you just dump it down there. I don't even think he'll care at all. He's got all this land, and he's got big piles of brush over there already, so I don't think it would matter to him. If you did that, he'd probably be fine with it. Save you a trip of running it to the dump or something. So so that's that portion of work. That's all the Pachysandra. And then the other thing he's looking to do, so this whole area, he had trees here, had a bunch of trees taken out. He's just looking, same deal, he wants grass to grow here. So for this area, it's kind of like bumpy and unlevel, and like there's a little bit of like wood chips and kind of funky dirt on here. So what I would say is a couple yards. It's hard to gauge, but again, you don't got to go super thick with it, like super crazy thick with it. But and Matt did aerate this. He had mentioned maybe aerating it again, like running the aerator over it again. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll bring the walk behind out. Might be unnecessary, but what we could do is just definitely bring in a couple yards. Probably want to get at least 3 yards, probably 3 or 4 yards of topsoil, and just like lightly spread it in this whole area. And then same deal, seed, starter fert, hay, hit it up real good, kind of rake it in nice. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a mix with the seed, like do our normal 50-pound bag of the stuff we have, but then also get a little bit of the annual ryegrass so that germinates a little quicker. So in the short term, he can see a little bit of growth, and I told him most of the growth should come back really strong in the spring. You won't see a ton here in the fall, but you might see a little bit germinating. But if you could see a little bit coming in, that would probably be good. And that annual stuff's good for that. So you get that area, and then there's like a couple patchy areas here. So same deal here. Like this area, there's like some wood chips. So let's rake this out a little bit and then put the topsoil. Same thing in that one spot, a little bit of wood chips, rake that out. There's the other view of the other side of the Packer Sanger. You know what's going on here. And then the last spot would be up here. You don't really have to, like, I didn't say you have to till any of this or nothing, but this area, that looks like he seeded it pretty good. This area does have some wood chips, some crap in it. I would go through this spot and try to pull out some of the like wood chips and stuff, and like, because this wood chippy stuff, if you have a bunch of this junk in here, it's gonna have a hard time growing anything. So maybe try to rake out some of that. Got a stump here or something. So yeah, it's just a thin layer of topsoil in this area. Try to level it somewhat to the best you can after you rake out some of this junk. And then same deal, starter, seed, hay, all that good stuff. And that's it. And then for access, so he's off a main road. You can pull down here, and he's got like a roundabout, so you'll be able to just pull him down. You can maneuver once you pull. You can pull right down his driveway from the main road, and you'll be able to like swing around in here, back around, do whatever you got to do. Probably can't take the roundabout with the trailer, but you can, you know, pull here, back there, do whatever you got to do. Now we will have to wheelbarrow everything. We're not going to rent any equipment and wreck a yard or something like that. So, you know, you will be wheelbarrowing a lot of topsoil over that way. And that's basically it.